Well, hello and welcome to update number 8. As you might be able to tell, I'm not in Northern Virginia right now. As a matter of fact, I'm on Vail Pass, which is the summit of the last climb of the triple bypass. I have been here in Colorado since Thursday afternoon, courtesy of my good friend who is holding that camera right now, to do basically 4 days of training with him and a classmate of mine to ride different sections of the triple bypass course. Weeks and counting. Where have I been? What's been going on? You saw in the intro that that wasn't in Northern Virginia. 2 weeks ago, I went out to Colorado for basically 4 days to stay with my buddy Sean and his wife Nat, my coach, and ride the principal pieces of the triple bypass course. And it was amazing for a couple reasons. I mean, one, just visiting with my good friends, and my one of my VMI roommates, another Sean, was there with us, and he is doing this ride with us as well, which is incredible. We had the opportunity to ride most of the 3 peaks on the course, and the takeaways are, I mean, just the physical training was huge, but wrapping my head around it and the headspace of knowing what's coming was invaluable. And of course, the altitude training was invaluable too. You can't acclimate to altitude in a couple of days. You just have to roll with what you got. And at least I found that I was able to do pretty well up to about 10,000 feet. And over 10,000 feet, the struggle is real to get enough oxygen to the red blood cells and to deep belly breathe and get the air in there. An amazing trip, an amazing adventure, wonderful time reconnecting with my great friends. Came back, and so last Saturday we stretched out 3 personal bests actually. Longest ride in duration, in distance and elevation, 6 hours and 30 minutes and 23 seconds. 62 miles and just over 6,000 feet of elevation gained. That was a personal best by over 2,000 feet. That was last Saturday. This Saturday, 2 days from now, we're going to go back up to Skyline Drive for a repeat performance, except this time we're going to go for 7 hours, maybe a little bit more. So the other metrics will be about the same as that. That is the last real long ride on the training plan, which is going to be good to get done and good to get in the bank. And then from there, with a couple weeks left, there is still obviously focused training that we'll finish up before we head out to Colorado. Saturday up on Skyline Drive, it's going to be in the 90s, which I like to look at things from a glass half full perspective. And to me, shush, I'll be right with you. If there are any chinks in my hydration and electrolyte replenishment armor, they will be exposed on Saturday, and I will be able to adjust. Calories, I'll have plenty of calories going in, but when it's that hot and you're losing that much fluid, obviously the hydration plan is critical, but the electrolyte plan is just as critical, so that the muscles can actually fire given the hydration and given the fuel that they're getting. So we'll be able to dial that in. And thanks as always to my incredible spouse. Darcy will be driving the team car and will keep me replenished with water to sort of simulate the aid stations that are along the way on the course. The bike is dialed in pretty much. I did switch saddles a couple weeks ago. I tried a couple different saddles in Colorado, and I'm going with this one that's on there now. I have finally switched over to Garmin, or to an SBD SL type pedal, which this thing is dialed in and ready to go. I will put new tires on before we get out to Colorado, but that's basically it. So it really could not be going any better, and I have to say that my sense of gratitude, there's not enough time for me to articulate really the depth of it. When I think about it, it literally brings me to tears, and that's okay. There are, at the last count, 6, maybe 7, maybe 8 people coming from all parts of the country that are a part of the Spartan Leadership Program Cohort 5 that I was in last year. We graduated last November, and we have built these incredibly strong relationships and friendships amongst each other, and a lot of us were able to get together at a leadership summit last week. So these folks are going to be flying to Colorado from Florida, New Jersey, Washington, DC area. Two Travis Manion Foundation staffers are coming out to support me. I just found out yesterday. Unbelievable, and so appreciated. Our fundraiser is still just over 30K. We're going to do a push here in the last few weeks to try to get that closer to 50K. And anything you can do to help me do that and spread the word about this, I would truly appreciate it. Thanks for following the journey so far. There will be another update in a week or so. 3 weeks to go. God bless you all.